because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
Default. There we go. There we go. Oh, I switched the studio around, guys. I trying to heck, man. Oh, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? It looks like we are back on, good to go. All right, big shout out. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. What this is you stumbled on the craziest, the wildest, the wackiest 420 show around. And oh man, it's 420 somewhere, guys. Sorry, the microphone thing totally threw me off. Welcome to It's 420 Somewhere, guys. I'm your host, Brian Brown. And what this is a weekday, Monday through Friday show where we count down to 420 and we get into a whole mess of trouble in the meantime, guys. We're talking Movie Monday. We're talking True Paranormal Tuesday. And today, guys, Weed Wednesday. Let me put that up just a little bit there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the angles and everything. How's everyone doing? Let me throw up the chat here. All right. Got Rosie Key in the house. Hey, how you doing, Rosie? You got Charlie. Hey, buddy. Oh, you got Chantel, Tim, Teresa Deller. How's it going? Oh, jumped on to say hi. Have a great night. I hope she can't stay on. All right, Lonnie, how's it going? Tim, how's it going? Oh, Lonnie over on Twitch, just smoking some fire. Yeah, I saw you. You had a visit. I saw you had a visit from our buddy, Jeremy. He's mad. He's so mad. Oh man, Jeremy, I'm gonna send you a picture, man. I framed the Bolo Young autograph. Woo! It is fire, man. I got this cool freaking wooden bead frame. I'll send it over to you, man. It's really, really cool. Oh man, so yeah, guys, I'm switching up the studio a little bit. This is gonna be the morning studio. I'm moving it. I had a over the weekend. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? No problem. Back to retro. Busy man. I get it, man. Running the country, you know. Appreciate it, man. No, hey, you know what, man? As long as you guys, you know how it is back to retro. As long as I see you guys, sometimes I don't worry. It's like you guys, as long as you come around a little bit, let me know you're alive. I'm good. We all have lives, man. I totally get it. If you guys can't watch every day, ain't no hate there, man. Totally understand. Just picked up a Mark Wahlberg shooter poster. Oh man, how you been? Back to retro. How's everything going? Yeah, guys. So this is the new digs. I'm gonna maybe push it out a little bit so get a little more depth. But yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff going here. Lighting still needs to go up. A couple things. So this will be kind of the new set for the morning. I cleaned out my living room. I had some folks move out over the weekend, and so I have a whole bunch of new space in my house. So I'm turning one of the bedrooms into just a little corner of it into a studio, so I can just wake up and go, and just like I did before, except for now when people come over, they don't see the studio. Setting up to record Gamer on Mod Squad. Go, guys, make sure you check out Mod Squad. Their gaming show is great, man. If you guys are in the gaming, you guys need to check it out. And all sorts of crazy games coming out right now, too. I'm invested in WWE 2K23, and as soon as the price drops, I'm in on Jedi, the new Jedi, whatever it is. I forget, the EA, the good one. I beat the first one. I can't wait to get into the second one. And then I'm doing this VR stuff. That's another thing with this empty room. I'll be able to have a full on VR space. So more stoned and scared coming at you. Whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, what time is it? 4:16. All right, guys, let's get into the top 5 at 4:20. I was working on the room and just totally lost track of time. So that's why I'm live. That's why. Hey, good news, guys. Good news. How much is it? Oh, the new Star Wars, I think right now is like $70, but I don't do stuff like that, man. I wait till it hits that, because you just wait 3 weeks and hit that sell price. I'm a cheapskate. I am what I am, but it looks pretty fire though. It looks pretty fire. Yeah, let's get in this top 5 at 4:20, guys, before we run out of time. Here we go. All right, top 5 at 4:20, brought to you by the Healing Center. Boom goes the dynamite. I totally messed up my whole intro, guys. Save some green on some green at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center. What do we got here? Holy Nikes! Oh man, that was a close call there. Woo! Watch this. Just minding your own business. They're probably vacationing. Oh man, even in slow motion, that guy was coming in hot. Oh man, look at his man. He's straight ground. Look at her man. Look at his man. Ooh, right on the spine. Man, that sand hurts too. It's all compacted. Oh. Whoa, Jeremy, how did you get on our top 5 at 4:20? Jeremy's mad. Look. Oh, that's funny. You think he just unlinked the transmission and it just went on accident, or? Oh man. Oh, right on his neck. Oh, snap. Right on his neck. Oh, that had to hurt. What do we got here? So yeah, I messed up on the thing. But let's watch this again. Boom! I have no idea. This is a drunk night. And that was your top 5 at 4:20, guys. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Save some green on some green. Let's see what we get. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, man. Oh, that's not good. Oh, God. All that colored soda, too. Oh, man. That's some momentum going right there. Holy crap. That was a blessing. That was an angel blessing right there, guys. Oh man, how else do you explain that? All right, guys, pull out those comments. Blow up those comments. What are you guys getting into? It's almost 4:20. You getting into hash? You getting into weed, vape, bong, whatever it is, guys? Thank God we're alive, because it is 4:20. And boom. How was your 420, guys? Oh, mine was good. I'm getting into this wedding cake. Loving this wedding cake lately, guys. Man, it's from Smooth, almost 30%. The price is right. I invested heavy. So that's all I've been smoking lately. I invested heavy in the wedding cake, guys. All right, man. It is officially Weed Wednesday, guys. What's everyone getting into? Let's hit up those comments. All right, guys. Weed Wednesday. And we are getting into some of the craziest, wildest. Hey, Matt Workman, how you doing, buddy? How's work going? Matt, I hate that his name's Workman, and I ask him about work. It makes me sound like that's all I appreciate him for. Not true at all. Let's see here. We're getting into some wild weed stories, guys. I picked out a couple. These are from other YouTubers, other people. I really like this one in particular. This is a story about picking up his mom stoned, which I believe is hilarious. Yeah, good. This is a good YouTuber, guys. Check him out. Links and everything. You should be able to see it. Let me see. Make sure we share this correctly here. All right. Boom. All right. And let's see here. How do I get this going? And bear with me, guys. I'm a stoner trying to make things happen. All right, here we go, guys.
Cody, 4X Code, how's it going today? Hope everybody watching this video is having yourself a snazzy day. Let me know in the comments down below where you're watching the video from, inside or outside of the United States. I would love to know. Today's story, man. Today's story. One of the times where I had to get picked up by my parents and I was stoned as fuck. One of the first times they had even figured out that I had smoked. When people ask me to look back on like some of the craziest times or some of the funniest times where I'd smoked weed, this was one of them for sure. So if you guys have seen one of my previous videos, tripping at school caught by cops, I ended up leaving my house without telling my dad where I was going to my friend's house, tripping on acid when I was like 13, going to school the next day. This story starts at the end of the day that day. So I guess I kind of wanted to just continue the fun. In some alternate dimension, I thought that I was scotch-free, off the hook, that I would just go home and act like nothing happened. I didn't get in trouble. Nothing happened. I didn't leave the house without telling my dad where I was going. I didn't do any of that. It's okay. Normal life. So when it got time to get onto the buses at the end of the day, I hopped on my friend's bus. I didn't get on my bus. I hopped on my friend's bus, going to his house to smoke some weed, gonna have a good time. Listen, about halfway there, I got a phone call from my dad. Oh, you think you're going over there? Freaking out. Absolutely freaking out. You think you're going over your friend's house after what you did to me last night? To be fair, I saw where he was coming from, right? To be fair. But the thing is he was at work like an hour away, so he couldn't come and just get me. So I was like, I'm just gonna hang out at my friend's house. You could just hear the sweat evaporating off of his skin through the phone. So we get to my friend's house after the bus, and this is one of my favorite friend's houses to go over to smoke weed. He had like the dopest room with like the chilliest level 10 chilly AC. Like he would always have that shit max. Like even in like the fall and the spring, like when it was cold outside, he could have just opened the window. No. This guy's got it on max. Be waking up in his room, yo dude, you got an extra blanket. Every time I sleep over his fucking house, bro,
We all
it was
have
ridiculous.
that friend.
It was like living in Antarctica. He had really cool trippy posters all over the wall, tapestry on the ceiling. It's definitely where I got the inspiration for the tapestry. Well, this is a flag. A lot of people think it's a tapestry, but it's actually a flag. It's where I got the inspiration to do that for the first time. But most importantly, the coolest part about this guy's house. In his garage, he had like super old school Firebird muscle car. I'm not really good with cars. I don't know what year it was, but it was cool as fuck. I can tell you that for one thing. I remember he told us stories the day he bought it. He ended up trading his dirt bike for it and like got a bunch of money. I think he went to like a race car track or something. Someone knew someone at a race car track. So he ended up buying this car when it was like race car ready. Like if you just fucking pumped the gas, I'm pretty sure this thing like wheelies off the ground. It was fucking insane. Now, he never had a license, so he never ended up actually driving in it. But what we used to do is to sit in the back of it and smoke weed. Like, that's what else are we gonna do with it? So my friend had some weed, and it wasn't any ordinary weed. This was like 10 times better than the weed anybody smoked in our whole town. Like, this guy didn't have just a cool place to smoke at, cool place to chill. He always had like the best weed. So we go downstairs towards his garage, and like halfway there's like this it's kind of like a sunroom. It's like the room in between. Like, you go through it, it's like the foyer. I think it's a fucking sunroom. I'm not 100%. I gotta play some more house flippers. I don't know. Listen, I'm not an architect, all right? But as we're walking down there, he stops for a second, kneels down near a couch, and he's like, yo, check this out. He reaches underneath the couch and pulls out this, like, huge bong. Like, I'm talking this big. It was red with, like, a white spiral around it. Super cool. I thought it was, like, the coolest thing ever. I was, like, fucking 13 at the time. Like, whoa, one of the first bongs I'd ever seen. I had hit a bong previous, but it was like a piece of shit. Like, let's be real. It was like held together with tape. Pink. It was pink as well. It doesn't really matter, but you know. It's a pink.
You guys were
broken bong was the first one I ever. And I'm sitting there freaking out like, yo, dude, can we hit it, bro? Let's hit it, bro. That's the biggest bong I've ever seen.
Do you guys remember the first bong you ever hit, or the first like non soda can thing that your cousin made, or whatever it may be? Do you guys remember that? Blow up those comments. For me, it was a steamroller. When I saw the first steamroller ever. It's a cylinder, and you hold the end, and it has the bowl on top, and then really cool. You clear it. Yeah, man, that was the first time I ever seen it. I remember going over to my buddy's house. Can we hit it? Can we hit it? Oh man, definitely. Blow up those comments, guys. Let me know what you guys were smoking on. Let me get back to this real quick.
See, like you said it, and he's like, dude, look, I stole this from my brother, but like I couldn't find the slide, so like we can't hit it. It was just like a bong with no slide, no way to hit it. I'm like, what? Okay, nice. Why are you showing me this, buddy? Let's go smoke. So we go into his car, and he pulls out this super cool pipe. He'd always have the coolest pipes too, man. Cool, best weed, best place to chill, best pipes. We get into the back of this cool ass car, but on the inside of it, it's kind of like stripped out. Like, there's no door panels. I'm really not cars here, man. Listen, the canvas that's on the top, dude, near the roof, dude, completely gone. Like, it was just metal basically on the inside of the car. The seats were missing in the front, but the back seat was cool. We used to just chill back there and hot box it. It was an awesome time. But this was one of the first times they had ever shown me the car. Like, we had smoked it a couple times previous, but this time was different because the weed was next level. I took a couple hits off the bowl. Now, you know, I didn't want to get that high because I had known that my dad called me. He was freaking out, wondering where I was. I was going to have to deal with that at some point. Back then, when I was 13 years old, marijuana, cannabis, that sticky icky, the sacred skunk, the devil's lettuce. That shit blasted me into another dimension.
That age?
I had 2 hits of weed and looked like Steve-O when he was doing whippets. It was ridiculous. I kept it cool, okay? I only took like 2 hits, but I was gone. I was fucked up. Absolutely fucked up. My friends finished the bowl. There's a haze, you know, that 70s show looking in the car. Everybody's all stoned. And I remember getting really paranoid. I was like, oh my God, this is way higher than I want to be right now. I have to figure this out. Like, I have to figure out if my dad's mad at me. Dude, let me get out of the car. Let me get out of the car. And I go over to reach for the door handle, and there's no door handle. Like, there's no fucking door handle there. And I'm like, dude, and scrambling all over all like the little pieces of metal and everything. Like, dude, where's the door handle? I gotta get out of this car, bro. And my friend was like, dude, there is no door handle, bro. We're not getting out of here. And I'm like, what do you mean, dude? I need to get out, bro. I need to get out. I need to make a phone call. They fucked with me so hard. I was serious. I was being so gullible. I was like, bro, why do we get in here if there's no way out? How are we gonna get out the windows? There weren't opening. They were pushing down. Man, I wish I could get this high again. I could take a gram dab or something, man.
Who has
like,
been that high?
Oh, man. Smoke barreling out. I get into the driveway, and I have like 4 missed calls on my phone. I call
What about you, Chantel? When's the last time you got so high that people got to mess with you?
I tell him where I am. He's like, all right, your mom's on her way to come get me. And I'm like,
Rosie Key, how are you?
At this point in time, I don't even think my mom knew I smoked weed. I don't even think my dad really knew I smoked weed like all the time. They were oblivious. As far as I knew. Maybe they knew. I wore Rasta belts. I used to wear Rasta Element t-shirts. I used to wear Rasta everything. I was that stereotypical pothead kid, the crow
Sorry,
shorts.
man.
I get on the phone with my mom and I tell her where I am. Tell her to come pick me up. And she seems suspicious on the phone because I'm sitting there like, yeah, I'm at this place. I don't know how to give directions. I'm 13. I don't know the street signs where
Charlie,
the fuck I am,
how
let
you
alone
doing,
I'm
buddy?
stoned as hell. It's even worse. Sitting there stoned as hell trying to give my mom directions. I don't even know where I am. I don't know where my friend's house, like what street I'm on, how to get there. I remember we're kind of near like a firefighter place. So I was.
Have you guys ever been that high? That where you just didn't even know where you were. You're like, I'm by a firefighter place. I lost my car once, man. It was alcohol involved and underage drinking. My underage drinking. Statute of limitations should have passed by now. But yeah, we went out to the river and I freaking got my car stuck and I ended up not knowing where it was at. Oh, and that was a wild ride. I'll get into that journey. You know what? After he finishes his story, which is just in a couple minutes, I will give you guys that story. That's a great story. The only time I've ever been freaking blacked out like that. All right, let's finish this up real quick.
It's like, all right, it's near this place, and I went and met her there. But the walk to the meetup spot was brutal. I felt like I was walking through the Sahara Desert, no water in sight. Mouth was so dry, I cannot express it enough. And I'm sitting there, my heart's racing. I'm fucking so worried that I'm gonna get into the car. How I'm gonna play this off in my head. I'm thinking, I'm like a little confident, a little bit. I don't know why I thought
that better be a joke, Lonnie.
But I'm walking up like a zombie, and I see her car pull up, and my little sister's in the car. And I was like, oh, this couldn't get any worse. Not any worse than this. I get into the car, and this is exactly how I did it. Oh, hey, Mom. How's it going? Yeah, I'm just really tired. I'm going to go to sleep. Immediately. Not like, hey, how's it going? You know, like, yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. It didn't work. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. She started to pull off a little bit. She started driving. She slowed down for a second. She stopped, and she was like, look at me for a second. And I look over like,
oh,
new and
commercial.
existing customers can choose the phone they want, like the incredible iPhone 14 on us.
They know how to get you.
and go back to sleep. I don't know. I didn't even see your reaction. I didn't want to know. I can't in this because weed does not affect me like it did on this day. It truly felt like a trip. When I shut my eyes in that car, I was seeing things like closed eyes visuals, like I was on a hallucinogenic, like straight up. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't like vivid, like acid, like shit wasn't warping, fucking moving all over the place. But it was like if I was thinking of something, I could picture it. Like when I had my eyes closed, like I was daydreaming with my eyes shut. It was insane. I was literally sitting there. My entire body was tingly. I remember that was that's like the strongest memory I have about this entire car ride.
We're crazy stoner stories is what we're getting into, and his stood out, picked up by my mom. So that's why I play in this one.
I'm sitting there just trying to sleep. My whole body, it felt like vibrating straight up. Sitting there like watching a movie with my eyes closed. I think I actually fell asleep because I woke up and my mom was getting out of the car. We're in an Ocean State job lot. At the store. We're in a parking lot. She was like, hey, I gotta go around and get some things. I'll be right back. And I'm sitting like, oh, thank God. I can sit here and be alone. Hopefully sober up in this 10-15 minutes. And I'm just sitting there staring at myself in the mirror, and my eyes are fucking red. Red is an understatement. It looks like I was allergic
Red
to
is
cats.
the devil's
Just
dick.
rubbed my cat across my eyeballs with my eyes open. This cap right here, this was my eyes. There wasn't any white. You could barely see the veins. I look like a demon. I wish I could show you. I wish I could explain. It's like I took a picture of myself. When I make thumbnails, when I'm like the too high stories, I take my face and I like turn the saturation up on my eyes. Clickbait 101. It felt like an eternity waiting for my mom to get back. It was hot in the car. It was really hot that day. It was like the window was just barely cracked. The key wasn't there. So my mom and my sister finally get back into the car. I don't think my sister's old enough to realize the situation. Maybe she just thinks I'm actually tired, or maybe I told her your brother's on drugs. Don't be like your brother. Maybe she got one of those talks in Ocean State job lot. What a place to get that talk, huh? What a place. So the entire car ride home, I just tried to out sleep. I tried to play it cool. She didn't try to talk to me at all, thankfully. I remember when she dropped me off, she woke me up. She had to really wake me up, shake my whole shoulder. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, thank you. Got out of there, and I stumbled up my steps. I actually fell. I fell up my stairs. And that was the time where I left school, tripped on acid, Decided to go to my friend's house when I was grounded. Got in more trouble. Decided to smoke weed. Get out of this world high. Had to
Oh
get picked
man,
up by
that's
my mom.
crazy. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button, guys. I hit the wrong button. But that was a pretty cool story, man. How many of you guys have those kind of stories when you first started smoking weed and your parents? I got a really good one. I got two of them. I'll try to keep them short. So the first one's actually about my cousin. And this is a classic true story. So when my cousin was about 7 years old, maybe six, because I was one. Yeah, so he was 6 years old, and he, my aunt was a bit of a hippie. My parents, they like to mess around with the weed and the different things, and whatever. So they had some acid at the house, and supposedly it was on a sugar cube wrapped in tin foil. My froze. My fro no. Wrapped in tin foil, and then in a like a sucrets thing, and then in a fish stick container in the freezer. So a lot of steps to get to this thing, and supposedly my cousin did at 6, 7 years old. He got in the chair, he did the whole thing, and he dropped a hit of acid. And my aunt starts freaking out. So my mom has to come and pick him up, and she drives him around. This is the story. I'm 1 year old, so and she's driving him around, and he made her follow the fire trucks. There was some fire or something, and he saw the lights, and he got all crazy. And then the famous story is that he tells her that when my mom and dad tell me I have to go to bed and I can't watch TV, I don't care because I got my own TV in my head. Lonnie got so high he tripped on air. Oh man, Lonnie and his cracker jack jokes. Oh man, we got like all the dad jokes in the world here. We need to put together a like a dad joke book. You guys need to come up with your best dad jokes, and I'll publish it, and we'll like sell it for charity or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out with it. But man, yeah, you guys got some great dad jokes. All right, so now me, guys, the the craziest high I've ever been is I was staying at a hotel room. This is just recently. I can email you mine. That's not a joke. It really happened. The highest I've been, like the weirdest high, would be I was staying at this hotel, super nice hotel that I really liked in Phoenix, in Scottsdale. Had a balcony, like every room was a suite. Really liked this hotel. Stay at it all the time. And I would order weed delivery. You know what I mean? Off a weed bat. It's not illegal. I don't know why I would even get paranoid. So one time I was waiting for my weed, and I smoked some. I don't know what I smoked, man. It was weed. It wasn't anything else. But I got so goddamn paranoid that I'm out on the balcony. It's already nighttime, and I'm like fake watching, and I'm like seeing there's a van. There's like this white van that keeps driving around, like it would look like a florist van. Like, hey, Nova Mike, how's it going? First to be late. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to steal that one. And I'm just like tripping out on this van that keeps driving around, and it's in a hotel parking lot. So maybe they're just looking for a parking spot. Maybe, like who knows? But it was like one of those RV, like small RV vans. And I was convinced for some reason that something just wasn't right. And so I canceled my weed delivery. I was just like, no, there's something going on. I'm not, nope. I locked myself in the room. Yeah, that was a crazy one. That was a really crazy one. How about hearing things? How many of you guys hear little noises and stuff? I'm past that phase in my weed life. Um, I don't really. Sometimes I'll hear like a knock or I'll hear something, but I know when you first start smoking, man, that's like a common. Someone hear the phone ring? What was that? Oh, yeah. So oh, share with me your weed story, guys. Tell me some of your favorite and funniest moments in the weed lifestyle that you've lived. The weed lifestyle that you lived. Da, 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 da. You guys know what's up. All right. Appreciate you guys so much, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I know this was a weird one. We're gonna get back to normal tomorrow. True Crime Thursday. Had a lot of man. I'm having a lot of stuff. My life is like a freaking reality show, man. Update, guys. I was able to contact the proper people at U.S. Bank, the CEO, and they put me on the right track. They're taking care of it. So money's available. I can go pick it up tomorrow. They were on top of it. So, bad experience. Maybe it ends up being all right. On Uncle Tom Sawyer. Oh, on Tom Sawyer's Island. Oh, smoke a joint at the teepees at Disney. Oh my God, that's epic. That is epic right there. I just get high to take a power nap. I'm the same way. This wedding cake is knocking me out. Like, I mean, insane. Oh, that's right. You used to work. Oh, no, but Mike, did you ever, what the hell, the camera freeze again? Right. And don't take a still frame of that. We don't know what I'm doing there. What the heck, man? Oh, we don't know what I'm doing there. Shoot, how do I get out of here? Get out of here. All right, hang on, guys. Let me get my camera back up. There we go. All right. Oh, how about you, Mike? You ever smoke out at Disneyland? You ever go back like somewhere in the castle or somewhere and do a little toke? We got to have Mike on the show. We're going to do that Rebels show very, very soon. I want to have him on the show so I can pick his brain about the secrets of Disneyland, like some of the cool stuff that we don't know about. Talk to him about the gangs of Disneyland. What do you guys know about that? The gangs of Disneyland. Some crazy stuff. Yeah, so let's get into some stuff, guys. Tomorrow, 7:10 a.m. What is tomorrow? Thursday. We are going to be playing Mugshot trivia, guys. Guess the crime. We are going to be guessing the crime of mugshots from people all over the walks of the world, and we're going to be guessing what they're guilty of. Oh, it's a blast. It's a blast. We're going to have a little contest. We're going to play Florida Felon or Arizona Criminal tomorrow as well as a celebration of True Crime Thursday, guys. I know I've been lax on the line of the day. We'll get back in on that. Yeah, man, I just been a lot of balls. And like I said, my life's like a reality show right now. Like every day, I'm no drama today. Machine eats my money. Like I'm Buddy Lambeck. I'm Buddy from Charles in Charge. Damn it! All right, something just keeps. I need Charles in charge of me because I'm getting crazy. Misdemeanor male or felonious female. Ooh, I like that, Lonnie. That's a good one. That's a damn good one. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna finish getting this studio all up and going. I'm hungry too. I need to eat something. All right. Anyway, guys, you guys don't want to hear that. All the time I work the night shift there. Yeah, see, we got to get into those stories. All right, guys, I'm going to take it out of here. I will see you at 7:10 a.m. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Kingman Crew, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, actually. So if anyone wants to, I'll be up there. We'll connect. All right. I'll see you guys. All right. See ya. Oh, what button did I hit?
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home.